So we got a new weekly challenge, season 11 challenge. I did a video where I went through all of the different missions, and it's become clear that one of these missions has become infamous already. Supply run. People have been struggling with this, especially if they're at a lower level. So what I wanted to do was just go through the level a couple of times, see what works, see what doesn't, see if we can kind of come up with some strategies that might work. I obviously am at the sort of end level of the game. I've got some Gucci weapons and survivors. Hopefully we can find some universal tactics as well as some specific ones that people with those resources can use. So, supply run. Now, the first thing that you can do to negate this horrible challenge is just skip it. Don't play it. Go to skip, and it's very likely that it will pick one of the other missions. Eventually, it will roll round to supply run. But in the meantime, even though the difficulty is increased, see that it's 28 there, if I skip 32, search the area, that would be way easier than doing supply run. So the first suggestion is don't play supply run. Skip it until you really don't have a choice. Okay. Let's suppose, though, that you are indeed getting stuck in. This is a team that I've been playing around with just a little bit. I think that leading with beta is a very good idea. You don't necessarily have to kill those armoured walkers that come in. You can just negate them. Having beta as the leader basically means that you can just herd anything that you pass. Another suggestion might be Huntsman Daryl. We'll give him a go. This is the team that I'm going with, and I'm going to explain why. So beta, I've kind of explained. He's also a powerful warrior. And I think that being able to land hard hits against multiple targets can really, really help on this mission. T-Dog is going to be working on that desk once everything else has been searched, because he's a bruiser. He is good at resisting attacks. And Shane, I suggest you have a ranged character. I consider this stage 1, taking out the armoured walkers that start on the map. So I'm going to use a ranged character here. Perhaps using a shotgun, not the best idea, but you can use shooters. Just alert as few of them as you can at the start and just take them out. Ideally, and I haven't done it here, you want to charge all of your characters, or as many. This week, warriors start off charged, so that's worth remembering as well. Warrior charge attacks, the default is that you get the charge attack and then you get another attack. It means, you've only got to survive a couple of turns when you are sorting out that desk before you can escape. Now, I want to see if we search this. Okay. Alright, the reinforcements do not arrive after you have searched one pantry. What about if we search 2? Let's just get... Now, that's really handy because that does mean that you can get all of your guys on one side of the map. That's an important tip. Let's see, if we search 2... Yes, okay, so search 2 of the pantries and you're going to have a walker infestation. Search 1 and you're kind of okay. So I think we've got tip number 1 there. There's no threat counter, so you're not in a rush to complete this mission. Search that pantry to the right of the screen and then hop over to the left again. That seems like a good idea. Okay, now I'm chucking T-Frog, my bruiser, in the way of the enemy, precisely because he's there to take the hits. He really is. But what I want to do is get him working on this as soon as possible. And this is perhaps a very, very good idea to have the bruiser there. They have to go on that side of the table. That kind of puts them within 2 turns. You know, they're going to be getting attacked. But the whole idea with bruisers is that they can take it, obviously. So I've not yet used Beta's skill despite evangelizing it. But let's just take a turn. Let's just see it in action. Okay, now I was wondering if somebody is interacting with that desk, can they still act? It's a little unclear. It's a little unclear what happened there, but it kind of does look like maybe if you have retaliate or a skill like that, your character will turn around and attack whoever is attacking them. And I'm just mucking around here. Yes, I think it's fair to say having Beta as a leader is a very good idea, because look at this. I am negating these walkers. We got one there, yeah, but he just can't, you know, kind of get to where he needs to be. That's great. Yeah, Beta as a leader could be an absolutely top tier tip here. So that'd be good. That, and only open that first pantry and then hop over so that you've got a good solid, you know, nobody's separated. That's a great idea. Now let's see. I wanted to see if Yumiko's ability kicks in when she is searching that table. So let's have a look. I understand, by the way, that you might not have all of these characters. If you don't, you're just going to have to improvise. You might not have the Gucci gear. You're just going to have to do the best that you can. Shooters, pretty good choice here. Because they cause a lot of damage and they get charge points quickly. What the heck? Let's give this a go. Let's see what we can do. So, there we go. We're going to open fire. And that's going to alert some of these walkers, but not all of them. Well, that will sure do it. But the point is, yeah, at the start, you can just stay on this line, use a ranged character to blast away at the enemies, and you can just sort of take on the enemies one at a time. Sometimes this happens as well. It's kind of weird. You can just find a random walker in that pantry. I don't know if that's just a randomized thing. I don't know if it's supposed to happen. Let's just check. So, is it searching these, or is it getting close to these that triggers the enemy? It's definitely searching them. So, let's gang up. Let's search these. Alright, now we've got this to deal with. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now, if I shoot this guy, is Yumiko going to turn around and shoot him as well? Yes, she is. Okay, another top tip then. You can use Yumiko either as a leader or an individual, and she will take a pot shot. She will turn around and take a pot shot, even if she is searching at that desk. Let's give that another go. Yes. Yeah, she will. Characters with dodge, perhaps a good idea as well. Not that you can rely on that. So if you've got some powerful weapons, then maybe having Yumiko on the team to search that desk and still shoot at the enemy is a good idea. Otherwise, bruisers, good idea. So yeah, there we go. Another strategy that works. Beta and Yumiko are the MVPs so far. What else can we do? Just thinking about other things. Glenn, His skill is usually useful when you are interacting with things because you get another skill, but I don't think he's that useful on this one. What about Rosie? What about being able to shoot and move? And then let's have T-Blog. Let's give this a go. Now, if you only have standard characters and standard gear, you know, oh, well, I don't have Yumiko, that kind of thing, yeah, I can see how that could be a bit of a problem. There you go. So those walkers, yes, they were walking around, but they weren't doing anything. The idea that I thought that Rosita might be good is because you can shoot and then you can move. Not a lot of room to maneuver, so maybe she's not the best choice, but I think that still gives you a little bit of an advantage. There we go, there's that guy. Go for it, T-Pain. Okay. And T-Blog is just going to shuffle along. Yeah, I mean, some characters are actually very easy to unlock. You go to the episode missions, and you know you can definitely find some characters who are good to unlock. Trying to think who else might be good. Dwight is a very easy character to unlock. I think you can unlock him just by doing those episode missions. He might be useful. Hilltop Maggie, not as easy to unlock, but obviously her skill ties into, you know, having all of these armoured characters. Rick, never a bad idea. And something that you've got to remember, even if you are learning that you hate this mission, these are all high value targets. They give a lot of XP. So you might, you know, lament this this particular mission, but you stand to gain a lot by doing it. You really do. Okay, so I think that worked pretty well. Okay, we're running into the reason why I like having beta. That's just because you can simply just rush past the enemy. You don't have to worry about them attacking you. Wonder if Huntsman Daryl is a good choice. We'll give him a go next. Yeah, so even if you genuinely do have low-level survivors, you might need some good gear for this, some badges if you can already craft them. Now, what was I gonna do? I was gonna try Huntsman Daryl. Okay. Oh, I got the Bident. I call it Joe. Need to upgrade that. Huntsman Daryl. We got T-Frog. It gets confusing when you start using beta. Basically, their skills sort of cancel each other out, so there's not a ton of point. Michonne, chance that you can get an extra attack from her with her thinning the herd leadership trait. So let's bring her along. All right, let's see how this goes. This is an all melee build. So we are losing that chance to get a good alpha strike. I'm not really using. Yeah, good stuff. Great. Yeah, I think the prowl ability might be a good one as well. Kind of depends on the relative level of the mission. How easily you can scythe down those walkers. Okay, great. You can get somebody searching that immediately. So have the other two search the pantries. Get somebody on that desk. You've got one turn where they're going to be vulnerable. So that is absolutely, yeah, that is a great thing to remember. So we'll do one more run through. We'll just sort of solidify what we've learned. But I think there's definitely some strategies. There's definitely some tips here that can help out anyone who is being frustrated by this level. The fact that they spawn on your escape point, that's just mean. And the devs know it. Alright, one more. Let's just give it one more run through. Let's put everything into play. Just huge fan of using beta, definitely. For my part, I kind of like using Shane for this one. So let's chuck him in. And we're going to take T-Pain along as well. Yeah, because I think that is the way to do it. I think having a bruiser working on that desk is a good idea. So, wakey wakey guys. Yeah, definitely stand at a distance. Take these guys out one at a time. Yeah, even if you're low level, that is a top tip. You can do that. Have a ranged character for phase 1, which is clearing the walkers who start on the map. Phase 2, searching the pantries. Search the one on the right, and then bring your survivor back to join the team. Then, search the other pantries, activate the desk, get a bruiser to start working on that. And then you just got one round where he is essentially out of action. Okay, hop back. The enemy haven't had a chance to attack you. Okay, we've definitely got some stuff there that works for this very challenging weekly challenge mission. If you've got any tips or tricks or super killer combos, anything like that, please do let us know in the comments. I know a lot of players will be eternally grateful for your help. As ever, thanks for watching.